Timeliner, this is one of my favorites here. For this one, we'll unhide the structural model here. So let me X out of there real quick. This is what our structural model looks like by itself. All right. So what I've done is I've created a construction timeline to show the structure being built. So let's go ahead and watch that. Let's just let it play. So you can see the footings are being started, they're finished, the foundation wall is finished. When things show up in green, that means they're in the middle of construction. When they're fully rendered, that means they're done. As this is running, you can kind of orbit around to get a better view. Just like that. So how does this work? Let's go back to the tasks tool here. So basically what I did is I have a line item for all the actions that I wanted. So when the footings go in, I have them starting on a particular date and ending on a particular date. It's a construct. You can also do a demolish, but this I wanted to show it being built. I didn't have any demo to do. And then I was able to attach the model elements that go with this line item. So this is a pretty simple animation, but if you do work in Microsoft Project or any other construction software that tracks tasks in this way, you can import all of those line items with the dates and everything, and then it's just a matter of adding the modeled elements to these line items. And you can even write rules so it'll match them with property values. So it can go pretty quick if you got it set up with this in mind. Let's continue here. So when we configure it, we can decide, hey, do we want 90% green transparent when it starts, or do we want it to be 90% yellow? You know, you can change these. So that's when it starts. When it ends, it's the full model render appearance. I did actual dates on mine. I didn't do planned versus actual. That's an option too. I kept mine pretty simple here. But on the simulate tab, let's take a little look under the hood here. You can change the playback duration, and then we're doing the actual dates. But you can also link an animation here. Maybe I just put this one camera in here. Let's play it again. So in this one, it's using that camera view I had here. Let's undock that so we get bigger here. So we're walking through, kind of seeing things get built. See that first bay go in. Camera's going to kind of turn around and start to see things being built. All right, so we'll go ahead and stop that one. The other thing you can do is, yeah, let's do the flyover. So again, this goes back to what I was saying, how we can stack. Let me turn that off, no link. So if there's no link assigned, I can really just start playing my flyover and then play my simulation. So we're kind of doing two things at once here. We got the animation and the construction timeline are going at the same time. All right.